I've still got some of this popcorn left. If you want some, help yourself. It's actual movie popcorn, if you can see it. It's American Movie Freak Tracy here. Thanks for joining me, fellow movie freaks. I was talking about the popcorn. It's actual movie popcorn that I was eating. Whenever I do buy popcorn at the movie theater, I always buy the large because the large has a refill. So I'll eat what I want, then I'll dump that out, get a refill on my way out the door, and then I have some for at home when it's time to watch movies there. This week's Monday mystery film was the film Hypnotic, which doesn't release into theaters until next Friday, May 12th. I was lucky enough to see an early showing of this film. Hypnotic is rated R, and the runtime is 1 hour and 32 minutes. Hypnotic was written and directed by Robert Rodriguez, who is most well known for the From Dusk Till Dawn series. Others may know him better from the Spy Kids series. Hypnotic stars Ben Affleck as Danny Rourke, or I should say Detective Danny Rourke.
Wasn't paying attention, just for a second.
Alice Braga plays Diane Cruz.
Are you familiar with the concept of hypnotics?
Hypnotics.
Hypnotics have the ability to influence the brain, sound, voice,
Need a light?
locking eyes. Hypnotics use them to make you see a version of the world that doesn't exist.
It also stars J.D. Prado as Nix.
Need a light?
Locking eyes.
Next.
It's not him anymore.
Next, stop!
And William Fichtner as Delraine.
Do you have a lighter? That guy's up to something.
It's very hot today. It's like a furnace.
And Hala Finley as Minnie Rourke. You may have seen Hala playing a character in the TV series A Man with a Plan, opposite Matt LeBlanc from Friends. Hypnotic is a film about a police detective who is just coming back to work after taking some time off following the kidnapping of his daughter Minnie. And he's just getting back into work, and he starts to see other cases that he's working are tied to the missing of his daughter. And from there, he realizes that all is not what it seems. I really enjoyed this film. It really kept you guessing. It was ripe with twists and turns that you can't possibly figure out. There's a few times where I thought I knew what was going on, and then they pull the rug out from under you, and you realize you still don't know anything. And it keeps the audience engaged, and you're left wondering the whole time what is going on in this film. All the main actors did a wonderful job playing their roles. Each character seemed very believable, and supporting actors did a great job. There are a few gruesome, violent scenes to be wary about. Some of them are projected, so you kind of know that they're about to come. I was watching the film with a couple friends of mine. My buddy's wife had to turn away at one of the parts, so keep your eyes and ears open for that. I don't want to give too much away since it's a new movie, and it's better not to know anything about it once you go in there except for the basic storyline. One of the things I really liked about the film was there was virtually no profanity. In fact, I don't recall even hearing any profanity. There may have been one or two here and there, but honestly, at the end of the film, I sat back and tried to remember if there even was any, and I could not think of one spot where there was. So if there is some, I don't think it's any of the ones that people consider the worst ones, so that's a good positive there. The only thing that it had in it was a little bit of violence. I'd say it's more than violence. There's a little bit of disturbing imagery there. Just keep that in mind. I don't really recommend you take young kids to this, maybe teenagers, if they're mature enough. I enjoyed the film a lot. I didn't have my wife come with me because I wasn't sure what it was, obviously, since it was the mystery movie, but I think she really could have sat through this one. Now that I've seen it, I can give her little hints. Okay, cover your eyes on this part. So maybe if you're like my wife, have somebody go first, see it, so they can know when the parts are coming up, and they can save you from that. I rate this film a 9 out of 10. It's one of the highest ratings I've given a film in 2023. As I said, I really enjoyed it. The time goes by pretty fast because it's going from one thing to the next, and like I said, you never know what's going on. And when you finally do figure out what's going on, it's one of the last scenes. And then the last thing I'm going to say, without giving anything away, is you want to make sure to sit there through some of the credits, because they have a throw-in scene like you see in the end of the Marvel films. I'd highly recommend the film if you can deal with the violence. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any comments or criticisms even, or you just want to say hi, you can send me an email to americanmoviefreaks@protonmail.com, or you can leave me a comment below. Thanks again for watching. Let your family and friends know about American Movie Freaks so that they can take advantage of these reviews as well and help me to grow this channel. And until next time, I hope to see you at the show. Bye now.